School is one of the fun parts of life. Now, I'm saying that as an old man. As I look back on the school years, I see them now as what they should have been, fun parts of life. But I'm sure that many students don't have that perspective because they don't have anything to compare it to compare their current experience to, not like I do. In school, you get lots of breaks. And at the end of the year, you get summers off. Guess what? Being an adult is different from that. Being an adult is one long, mundane journey that ends when you die. This is Teen Devotion number 10. The title of it is, You Don't Get Time Off. Hello everyone, Rick Thomas here. We're helping people live effective lives. We're doing a 31-day teenage devotional video series, and if you haven't watched the other 9 videos, please watch them and share them with a friend. Now, I said that life is one long mundane journey that ends when you die. I don't mean to be morbid by that, but it's a reality that you want to really soak on because it's true. And so if you are in the habit of complaining about school being long and hard and no fun, well, that's just going to transition when you become an adult. You'll be one of those adults who is a weekend chaser, a person who is looking for a brief respite, Saturday and Sunday, so they can just have some time off. Perhaps you've heard a grown-up say, "I can't wait for the weekend to get here." Well, in a sense, they are like school kids pining for the summer. Now, resting is proper, and I'm not saying you should never take a break. I'm not saying that you should never rest, but rest should not be the highlight of anyone's week. Your best course of action today is to develop a game plan that includes hard work. God created us to work. Yes, we are to pull aside to rest, and again, rest is extremely important, but the centerpiece is really work, not rest. In fact, if you learn how to work well, you can rest in your work. Now, perhaps when you're not doing schoolwork, you can do things that transforms lives, that can transform your life or others. Well, you don't have school. You do have a break, but you want to have a game plan for work. And so when you're not doing schoolwork, find something to do. Be productive. Be active. Be a worker. Don't think that Christianity is just for the adults in the room. You are just as valuable in God's kingdom as any adult with an adult job. And so don't minimize your value in God's world. You have value. You have gifting. And so the question is, what is your purpose? Question 2, how can you use your gifting and your uniqueness today for the Lord's fame? Life with God does not begin at 18 or 21 years of age. Life with God starts right now, no matter what your age is. Today, align your heart with God. Don't align your heart to cultural expectations for teenagers who have perceived rights. No, I recommend that you actually kick the word teen to the curb. If you're 13, you're a young adult. Call yourself one. I'm an adult. And more importantly, act like an adult. That's how we talk to our kids. Our kids right now at this season of life, they're all what you would call teenagers, but we don't call them teenagers. We call them young adults, and we treat them like adults, and we expect them to be like young adults. And maybe that would help you as well. Use your summertime. It could be an excellent period to continue prepping for the rest of your life. I don't know what that would look like for you, but I am confident that you can figure out what it should look like, especially if you ask 1 or 2 adult friends. This is Teen Devotion number 10, and the title of it is, You Don't Get Any Time Off. Welcome to adulthood. Here's a couple of questions for you to think about. Number 1, are you fun-centered or work-centered? Is it all about fun, or are you work-centered? I would appeal to you to be work-centered, where rest is a component of the primary thing that you do. And so when you have downtime, do you think more about serving yourself or serving others? The work-centered person will be about serving others more than serving himself or herself. Question number 2, what is one specific and practical way that you can change your work-fun worldview? Teen Devotion number 10, you don't get time off. If you want to talk about this, please chat with us. We have a free community forum that's provided to you by those who generously support our ministry. And if you have a question that we can answer, please let us do that. It would be our pleasure. If you're benefiting from these videos and the other videos on our YouTube channel, make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and also be sure to share our videos with all of your friends. Thank you so much for watching.